Gonna turn the volume down on that fella.
Oh, Jesus. Thanks. Ashes for Sam.
Is there a menu or? Oh. Okay.
Arm brokey.
Oh, I'm outside the game, of course.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Turn that up a little. Yeah, I just bumped it up about 10 decibels. Okay, here we go. We have a menu.
Oh, Edith is a child.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dang, look at us. Popped right into Ultra for almost everything. You know what up. You know what up, game. Yeah, I guess it's not giving me an option for motion blur. Okay. Nice.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
I love this subtitle approach. I also love this bonkers-ass house. With a matching mailbox? You kidding me? It's like the house in Hello Neighbor, but if it was in a game people liked.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Huh. Well, I guess they've been there that long. There's no point in opening them now.
Lewis's funeral.
I was just getting over Milton, Edith. Okay, that is bonkers.
That is cool.
Okay. Alright, I'm down. Like, I wasn't not down before, but I'm down.
I have a feeling that she's dead.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Everybody's dead. Holy shit, Edith.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Huh. Okay, I'm amazed enough by this game thus far
But I saw a few hoofprints.
that I feel like I can complain that for some reason shift is zoom. That's not what shift is supposed to do in any game ever. Exactly. Catherine knows what's up.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Weird fucking house, man.
And yet,
The house was exactly like I remembered it.
it's fine.
The way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's like, Ready Player One aesthetic. Also kind of like, Papo and Yo, which is a game that if nobody but me has heard of, I would understand. Oh no, Milton is missing!
I think that's her brother who died.
No, her brother's name was Lewis.
Oh.
Get with it. See, Lewis died recently. More recently. Milton may never have died. Maybe they just decided he was dead, but because he was missing so long.
If Dawn died in 2016, then that means that it's after 2016. So Edith is at least 17.
I would say probably it wouldn't shock me if it is 2016.
Yeah.
Like later in the year. Odin. Cool.
So she's the only surviving member of her family then. Everyone
Sure looks that way. Oh, I guess, yeah, Dawn's her mother. And she left it in her will. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she left
As
the
a
key in the
child,
well.
the house made me
Sorry,
uncomfortable.
didn't mean to look
in a way
away
I
from the
couldn't put
words.
into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I
Oh.
knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Why? It looks very structurally sound. Sorry, but
The doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I guess maybe I was supposed to explore the front door and find out that it was locked or something. I mean, but I have the key.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
You know what? No, I love the idea of entering through the doggy door. I'm into it. Okay, but right click is also zoom, so like why does shift need to be? Just one sec here. Okay. Nice kiddie pool.
Why do you have the notes up?
It provides a tiny bit of light.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
So
But
the
inside the family, there were just memories of one.
new Resident Evil came out, and the giant woman isn't even like the main baddie. Pretty disappointed.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Let me tell you, Edith, I'm sick of eating salmon already, and I've never put the garbage in my mouth.
It was so good
Only
though.
one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
I don't like the wind.
I don't think there's anything scary about this. Like, I don't think it's intentionally supposed to be scary. I think it's more just
An explorer.
a walking sim kind of thing. Like, Ethan was mostly not scary.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
I think this is supposed to be similar.
It
Yeah.
was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Look, if I'm an Uber driver and I see this house,
Yeah.
this is the house that's in... Yeah, Eve's gonna get all this lure and dynamite. This is the house that is in every single one of those creepypasta videos I watch on YouTube where like a pizza delivery guy delivers a pizza late at night and there's a thunderstorm and someone's like peeking out around the back corner of the house like, hey, bring it to the backyard. Bring it to the backyard, hey.
So he gets stabbed.
Yeah, there's like that. My concern is that I appreciate that they haven't included like maggots or anything, but there certainly would be. Like, this is all just rice and noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully. Possibly because animating like 1,000 tiny maggots would be obnoxious. They left a goddamn iPhone? What? Or an iPod Touch at the very least? Take your Apple product. Okay.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
There's so many floors, but one of them has a wheelchair. Like, how is that accessible?
Grandma doesn't leave the first floor.
The house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Ooh, I have a picture for that. And smile with too many teeth.
Thanks, I hate that. This is beautiful in a way that, like...
It's so weird.
God, I love that coffee table. Can I have one right
I
now?
know, that's probably like thousands of dollars, but someday when we're rich, yes. I didn't win the lottery last night, by the way.
Even the fireplace had a story.
You keep playing.
Edie told me the bricks
I
came
just
from the
have
original
remember.
house
Yeah, I still do
after
too.
it sank.
Yeah, so I get... God, that's cool. I guess like all the weird fetish kink porn you keep on the higher levels so grandma can't find out about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, the original house sank, excuse me?
What's that sticker on the
I-
box to the right?
Oh,
There we go.
Dawn Finch, living room. Like, this is a bookshelf carved into stone? Cement?
Wrinkly drywall.
Wrinkly drywall? I'm not so sure it's wrinkly drywall.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
That girl's gonna be so dizzy.
Hmm.
Why is Bigfoot on this music box he built for his child? Also, why is Bigfoot right there? Oh, this is a movie set. Barbara. Okay. My friend Bigfoot.
A little weird, but okay.
God, are there any games aside from Grand Theft Auto that have Bigfoot in them? Because we could become a Bigfoot streaming channel. Like, Bigfoot only. Oh no, Grandma can go upstairs. Hide the kink porn.
We could, oh, hi.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Including 7,000 oversized pencil erasers? Like, I need some...
I think they're supposed to be packing peanuts,
peanuts.
but they do kind of look like chopped up hot dogs.
Yeah, like...
Yes, Sarah!
This color is sort of not ideal.
Mhm.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Okay, yeah, so it was a he's been missing so long that we're just calling him dead sort of situation.
Yeah. I think we could go downstairs, too.
Yeah, we could. I just wanted to make sure. That's interesting. Why is this
Fucking weird.
door... Why did they put expanding foam in the door?
Feeling we'll find it. Also, the books around the door.
Oh, that's fine. I feel like that's the only kind of clutter that I can, like, enjoy and appreciate.
Books like that?
Like, book clutter. Maybe not like this, but like that kind of thing?
It's artistic.
Yeah. I love the lore that Catherine and Sarah are coming up with here. Grandma murdered Milton and he's in the
Mom
basement.
always told me to stay out of the basement.
Oh.
So I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. So Grandma murdered Milton and he is in the basement. I've decided. Okay. I guess we're going up. Can I take the hover round? Whatever.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh! Okay, so that's why the expanding foam.
Why would you seal up the bedrooms, though?
Mom's crazy.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I bet. Okay, so she was like a child actress. Barbara is...
Down at the bottom.
Oh. So Barbara is...
She died.
I mean, yes.
No,
She was
but
only
as a
16.
kid. Oh, yeah.
So there's Edie. So Barbara would have been like great aunt. Yes, Sarah's right. Because obviously Sam, I'm assuming, is grandma.
It's really interesting. Like, basically everybody has died young. Molly died at 10, Barbara died at 16, Calvin died at 11, Sam died at
33.
33, thank you. Edie was really old.
93.
Odin was pretty old, 53. Walter was
You want
pretty old.
you want to do that math on Odin again?
No, you can do it.
57?
Thank you. But like Gregory died at 1, Gus died at 13, Don made it pretty far, but like most people died young. Except Edie. Edie's killing everybody.
Holy shit, boys! Is she the giant vampire lady? Is this a secret Resident Evil 7.5? Resident Evil 8 prequel? Yeah, in 2010, and what happened is in 2010, Edie got sick of living a double life as both an old woman in a wheelchair and your cat. And just picked one. A fictional old woman in a wheelchair and your cat. Yeah. I want to like crouch and stuff and... Okay, hey, don't do this.
Don't paint the doors like that.
Don't give your child a Hollywood door. Good lord. Anyway, who's
Edith's
this?
father Odin built the original house.
Thanks, Edith.
Whatever stuff over there we missed, I think.
I am so confused as to the story. This is very like Winchester House, except hopefully not as spooky. God damn, though. Look at that. I'm always impressed at lighting off glass.
Yeah.
Even if it's not, like, ray traced. I mean, most of that stuff is fakeable. Okay, if you're doing it for everybody's door, then fine. The Winchester House is it's a haunted house. Yes, Sarah's got the story. There's a BuzzFeed Unsolved about it. It's great. That's why I didn't want to play scary games today, because I watched a bunch of Ryan and Shane videos. Yeah, they do like a creepypasta thing now, sort of. I don't know if they left BuzzFeed or if it's a separate thing or... A Finch with Mario's hat. And then another one with not Mario's hat.
It's not Mario's hat, it's like Bob the Builder.
That's not a construction. Oh, it is. Sorry, I didn't see those 3 lines there. I'm blind! Yeah, this one isn't closed off. I'm just... Ooh, space! I do not care for, like, the death dates. Yeah, Catherine, like, why? Why it got... Let's not make doors into grave markers.
Maybe that's where they're keeping the bodies.
I fucking hate that idea, and I believe it so much. We cannot interact with the door. I think even though it's not foamed like the rest of them, this thing is still...
Yeah, it's still...
Yeah, is that why they have to keep adding rooms? Because people keep dying? What were you pointing at?
There's stuff over there to look at that we didn't look at.
Oh, across the hall here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh. Maybe it is Hello Neighbor. Maybe there's a shark in that room. This is a zombie game. This is Last of Us 3. Which weirdly came out before Last of Us 2. Hey, what? Why is the Cowardly Lion in this one, folks? Why is that a thing that has happened? Maybe we do a different choice with that. Okay. Yeah, look, this lore works for me.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Dang, girl, I don't blame you.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Is that what the key is for? Oh, and I bet like there are secret passages, and that's what we find out in this book.
My mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh, dang! Okay, what way am I supposed to... Oh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Dang, boy!
So what, we're at the stairs that we never went up?
Yeah, let's go check those stairs out, though. Love the door. Love this.
Someday we'll have a house where we can paint doors like that.
I don't know that I necessarily want to paint it. These people have done it fictionally, and so I'm going to allow them. Like, goddamn, how do you own so many books? But also, like, why do you need walls? Just make everything into a bookshelf.
Yeah.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
It's a 6 saw. Holy.
It's painted.
Mm-hmm. We have one of those.
We have a saw?
I mean, we don't. Not you and I, but my family does. It was my great-grandfather's saw. All rusty now. Could be restored.
It's kind of
From
cool.
the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
You know shit. It's a kitty, but it's doing a fun dance. Just imagine that, like up and to the left of Milton here is like a hand, and the kitty's just. You know what I mean? It's a kitty doing a fun dance.
Maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Milton. So I don't know if Milton was 11 when he went missing.
Or 11 when he was presumed dead.
When they finally... Oh, I can't go back. Well, hopefully we find a flyer.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
What?
So if everyone's bedrooms are blocked off,
It's like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
then
Molly. Oh, okay.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Okay, but... So are you telling me this room was... But who was using the room?
well, Molly would have been, but then they just did nothing with it until
But there's so much here that's not 1940s.
yeah.
You know, like... Like, it's a relatively...
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, there's a Starbucks cup in here somewhere, I swear.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh no, was she gonna eat the gerbil?
My
Love where
Halloween candy was all gone.
that's where everybody is jumping here.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay. Whew. Just eating his carrot. Still weird. fishy. Oh, I've got to get close.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Okay, so that did go in the direction we were thinking, just with a different animal there. So that's good. Love that she has a map of the house and a butter knife that she was cutting a starfish open with. Very cool. Alright.
I kept eating and eating.
Don't eat. No, that's not good for you. Wait. She's gonna eat that. It's poisonous.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Okay, I could interact with the door. Yes.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
We should interact with the Holly. She probably.
Okay.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Okay. Well, she's dead anyway. We know that. She's been dead
There was
for.
a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh no.
And suddenly,
Uh,
cat.
what? Excuse me? Are they cat people? There's jumping?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Folks, what? Huh? After eating the holly, she came back as a cat. There's the bird. Oh, hi, bird. Sure.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Well, you're a cat, you see. What do you want me to do now, game? I am... Or Molly. What slur did they call her that turned her into a cat? You sure it was a slur and not some sort of magic spell? Can I get up there? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, oh, I see. And then probably there, and there, and there. Dog, what is this video game? Hey, folks, what?
I jumped and I almost got her.
Okay. Oh, can I get on
Now
that?
she was getting really tired.
This is bonkers.
Now
Okay.
I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
You know what? I'm a little concerned about Molly for reasons other than... Oh, no.
And suddenly, I was an owl.
Oh, okay, we're fine then.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay. I'll be honest, I am unsure.
Rabbits.
Oh, okay. Just keep flying straight, I guess. Okay. That's also a rabbit's. There's a rabbit's, and there's a rabbit's. Their AI is a little concerning, but they sure are rabbits. Oh! Click to hunts. Oh. Oh no.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Hey, maybe Molly killed everyone after faking her own death. Can I eat this car?
Mama Rabbit.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, Mama Rabbit.
She was almost too big to carry. I
Oh.
started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Okay. Hey, I'm pretty sure...
And suddenly, I was a shark.
I don't... Okay. Right. That's how anything works. Oh, okay. Just gonna... Okay. Just gonna... Okay. Yeah. Making real progress here. Whee! I am confused about this
And into the ocean.
third-person shark experience.
I was hungrier than ever.
I bet you were. You absolute crazy person.
I wanted fat, juicy seeds.
Well, there was one right there. Hey.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Molly, you are certifiable. If you weren't already dead, probably, I would be very concerned about being in your
I
bedroom.
was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Because I would...
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Hey, Catherine, are you eating rabbits and seals? Oh, I don't much care for what's happening here. I don't want to be a tentacle. A tentacle fella? I would rather not be. Is sort of my opinion on things.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, great. So this is Bloodborne 2. Resident Evil 7.5, Bloodborne 2, Last of Us 3. All the same game. This is interesting, what I'm doing right now. Okay. Oh, hello. Wow, this is something.
I
Oh,
was big, but I moved real quiet.
well, I don't mind eating a fella. Oh, okay, that's how you move the, camera.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Okay. This is more than just a serial killer. This is something... I don't know. Possibly eat him.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
Well, you didn't eat the drunken gentleman.
Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Hey, Molly, you are genuinely a danger to society.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Is it chicken nuggets, Molly? Because that would be fine. It's okay if it's not like an innocent creature of some kind.
Oh my god, this is her own bedroom.
Closer.
You do be right.
Is it under the bed?
Oh, I was thinking go up, but yeah, that makes sense. There do be light.
All my stomach started growling,
Just got the one myself, Molly.
and suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep, but it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Molly needed big help. Big help that didn't exist in the 40s.
I'm not
I
sure
need to
if
get
believed all of
some
that.
water or
I figured
something.
you would have.
Because I'm feeling very nauseous.
Okay. Catherine would like water too.
Okay. Would you like anything for you?
I could do some water as well. If you want to bring waters for everybody, that'd be great. Just waters for everybody. Do we want to round it, folks? Do we want to round it like some sort of like nachos or maybe like a deep fried pepperoni? Garlic bread, yeah? Yeah, I could. Do you want me to order like maybe a potato skins for the table? Remember you could go to a restaurant and order things for the table? Just one restaurant, singular. We're going to have dinner at restaurant. Remember that? Remember before Nova Scotia had 430 cases reported in a day, technically speaking? Well, we can't all get potato skins for the table at once, though, because that's too many potato skins, maybe. Maybe it's not, though. It depends. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did kind of space on that. But, like, you also have an obnoxious population. Like, I think per capita. Only a month. It's crazy. I don't know, I was just reminiscing yesterday about how it had been a little over a year since I lost my job because I didn't want to water plants. Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, ours isn't, school's not, kids aren't going back to school. It's not happening. I just wonder, like, did the plants die? Did the envelope that only I could put a stamp on ever get sent? Probably not, if only I could put a stamp on. I made the best decision. I get paid to fold laundry now for the next little bit. Okay. Oh no. That was a terrible choice I've made.
I have returned.
You are nauseous, but you did get the flamin' hot Cheetos. You did make sure to flamin' hot your tum-tum. Okay. Oh, hi, you're... I'm gonna get a little drawing book like Edith's and draw fellas in it. Draw boys and men. Draw men with hair. And earrings that make the men combine bodies. It's true, it just sounds like it's not. Or it sounds like it means something different.
Or the acidity in my stomach was just too high.
Ah, the pH level.
No, that would make the basic pH level be low.
Just a second here.
Honestly, just want to hug Eeyore.
Mm-hmm.
I might be a grown adult. I might be 24, almost 24 years old, and we might be getting married and have been sleeping in the same bed for like 5 years. But I do still sleep with Eeyore at the same time as sleeping in the bed with my fiance. And sometimes I walk in on Corey taking a nap, hugging Eeyore.
We had this conversation several times. Okay. It appears Catherine's back.
Here, Catherine, you have a glass of water.
Okay.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
Oh,
Mom sealed the doors.
gotcha. Well, Molly clearly liked cats, so... Oh no, the fish died. In the ensuing, 69 years. Yes, it appears so. I can barely read a family tree when they're laid out in a way that makes sense to me. Oh, thank you.
This is pure romance. Here, would you like one?
Well, I can't believe neither of you decided to eat it. Oh, there's a kitty!
And munch.
Ki-
Kitty? Where's the kitty?
There was a kitty!
You the father.
Yeah, I know.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
That's kind of sweet, though. Why can't you name your cat after your dead child?
Time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, she was doing them.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Family curse.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave
Yes.
the curse behind.
So that's how the house sank. It was a boat. Oh yes, my stomach is
But
feeling
40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
What?
Odin's daughter Edith, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
How do I put it down? Sir, I want to get off Mr. Odin's wild ride. Well, you have to back out of it.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Oh, cool. We're going to put the drawings in. Oh, I didn't even notice Molly's. We're going to put the drawings in. Okay. Interesting. Oh, look, hands! They cut off the baby's hands! Your mom had hands?
Oh my god, it's the
That's so
exact
cool.
same pill thing that we have.
Yeah! Except it opens different. And also, we swapped ours, so mine's all blue and yours is all pink. And you don't use yours.
I've still been remembering to take my pills though.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
They're spicy.
Oh wow, he signed his house.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Hmm.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
What remains of Edith Finch is not Edith we're playing as, but Edie, the grandma.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Hmm.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah, that's a choice for a bathroom.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Was there a Confederate flag? Do we have to cancel this game? No, I think that's a Norwegian flag.
Definitely not the Confederate.
It's certainly not a Confederate flag because that's like an X. What a weird... Can I just say, what a weird, hard left turn this game would be making if there was just a Confederate flag in this house where no one sounds at all Southern. They're from Norway. It would be bonkers if also it was just like, but also states' rights. Can we talk about states' rights? That would be insane. No, I am not judging your confusion. I'm adding to the potential lore here. That would be brilliant if there was just a almost ignored.
Oh my god, it's another one.
It is. There's a secret in the bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
The secret is a dead body. It wouldn't stay secret that long, let me tell you. Oh. Oh, I see you named it, Milton.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh no, it had super glue on it, I guess. The kind that you can't ever get off. Like in that great Family Guy episode where Stewie and Brian get stuck together. God, can we just talk about that kind of irreverent Family Guy humor? That humor you can only find in like Family Guy? It's pretty cool. No.
Sarah, that is what she said.
Lawless, etc., etc. Hey, Peter. Get fucked, chair. Damn, boy. Even the reflection on that is just so impressive.
They were twins.
Well, you know, the only thing I like more than beer is twins. Oh my god. What a good shirt. Oh, that more bookshelf? Yeah, boy.
For a second, I thought
Dude, that
the
is-
wood things looked like peanuts.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh no. The door's on Sam's side. Calvin can never leave this room. Oh. That's a bit awkward.
I love the implication that Sam continued to live in his dead brother's room with all his dead brother stuff.
Yeah, sure seems that way. Sure does do seem in... Wait. So who's... Okay. So Sanjay must be their dad. And Kay is... There's no other wife, though, I guess.
Maybe he didn't have kids with her.
Yeah, but I mean, like, who's mom? You know?
Oh, yeah.
Because I was under the impression that Sam was grandma and then Walter was married in, but obviously not. So Kay is first wife,
Oh,
Edith said.
She, please.
I'll give you the whole box.
Thank-
But Edith called her his first wife Kay and not grandma. Why is grandma an unknown?
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Well, I guess this is the Calvin story.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
I mean, maybe, but Sam died 16 years before Edith was born. She still calls him grandma. Or grandpa. I don't know. I don't care.
My brother said he died before
That's
he
fair,
ate
though.
another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we
She
swore
may biologically
we'd
be
never be afraid again.
grandma, but
And he was.
socially they knew someone else.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
He's gonna become a bird.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
No, not
Maybe
for
if I
Swing
hadn't said
Kid.
it,
Nothing is impossible.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Yeah, this game is
That's
just
what I want to remember about
ultra
Barbara.
traumatic.
That's the day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That seemed physically unlikely.
Swing Kid can do anything.
I guess.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
And then a 3-second hurricane shot him into space?
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh, okay. So the rope
Look
was
up the other side of the
not there when he was alive. Make sure there's
Mom
nothing.
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh.
Oh. It doesn't go anywhere anymore.
I like the side of the room with this that thing on it better.
Oh, dang! Look at this strength. Okay.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
All right. That's pretty cool. Well, Bigfoot room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Yeah, it'd be hard not to. Jeez. Everybody's got
Never thought about
1,000
how hard it
books.
must have been for her afterwards.
She has one of those clocks.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
This is like...
I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally...
Thanks, Barbs.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Well, he's never coming back.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
The key is back in it?
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
It's literally the music from Halloween.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
No one told me Rick had a crutch. What a Mary Sue he is. Oh, damn.
I'm surprised that they were allowed to use this
There's
music.
combat. They might not have asked.
Huh.
Jesus.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Hey, Sven, the stuff you're making is insane, bud.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear. Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not-
okay, you Mary Sue, who nobody even told me was
Then act
walking with
furious.
crutches.
All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
I didn't even see him trained to use crutches. It's ridiculous.
Left a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
She was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Can I just smack everything? No. Give me real physics. I think she's gonna die because she died when she was 16.
Yeah.
1960. Walter didn't die till 2005. Walter's the one who, one of the ones who made it long. I mean, Walter, Gregory, could be the same guy.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock
Hand
all
or
doors and
hand hook,
windows and
kind
notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was quite smashing. And here he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Did she actually die this way? Because this is like ultra exploitative.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grown.
Oh, that's how that got broken.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
This is a very impressive way of telling this story, though. Like, despite the fact that it is monstrously exploitative in universe,
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all
Egg
she
chair.
heard was someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
oh. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
What a real,
The monsters had come to surprise her.
seriously.
Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara.
Well, I mean, a monster came from Ollie, too.
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
I love you, Crypt Keeper knockoff. I also love that her name is in the Barbie font.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
It's interesting so far, the three kids' deaths that we've seen were all spun in a positive light. Molly said she was going to be delicious, Barbara said she's going to be famous, and Sam said that, like,
Calvin.
No, Sam said about Calvin,
Yeah.
that he's finally going to fly.
Huh. I can just half close the book.
And that's, like, fascinating to me that, like, these stories are being told. Like, these horrible, gruesome stories are being told, like, positively. Ugh. That's gross.
They didn't say she died on her birthday, so I'm a little, concerned about how long that was there.
Yeah.
Is there nothing else in her room to...
It's also interesting, I wonder if Molly was just hallucinating that whole thing because she ate the holly.
Probably. Almost definitely, in fact.
And Calvin certainly didn't fly, he just fell from the tree. So I wonder what happened to Barbara.
Mm-hmm. Well, oh. Oh, right. To get out, we're gonna have to go through the wine cabinet
I
there.
guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, like, maybe that basement bit did happen, but Rick jumped out and killed her.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting. So I wonder if I would have kept turning that to begin with, if it would have worked.
Probably not.
Yeah, like, did I have to learn that for it to...
I wouldn't be surprised if you did, just because, like, game flags and stuff.
Yeah. Sequence breaking is probably not something they want you to do in a game that is entirely about the story being told. Yeah.
I'm just glad I don't have to read anything out loud for this one.
I want to munch.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
And maybe you do.
Given the power tools, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe that's why the basement was off limits.
Mm-hmm. The table saw that we've heard so much about.
Mm-hmm.
Love a good table saw. Never had a heartbeat while working with one. So
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh, damn, Grandma!
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Okay.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
The calendar is reflecting weird. Oh no, it was just because of the words. So he decided
This is Walter's room.
to move into a underground. Okay, sure. Just see if there's anything over here before I read his. Well, that's probably the exit.
Huh.
Great, Walter, but there's like a windows upstairs. You're welcome to look out them. So, she died in 1960, when he was 8. So are we saying for 45 years he just hung out down here?
Maybe.
That's something. Oh, 30.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
You can use a fork, Walter.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
You could maybe move the bobblehead so it doesn't fall down.
Even
They
the
were
house
put there by a
on the
man.
other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
You don't have to put the dirty can right up to your mouth, man. And the
And then one day,
sharp lid near your
everything
eye.
just stopped.
Okay, after Walter's
Whatever
story,
that
I
thing was,
need the
it
bathroom.
was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Oh no, it is 2005.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
What?
I'm done.
Oh, the
waiting.
longest week in 30 years?
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
This is just getting
So weird. All the books, look at that.
so many gosh darn books, folks. Well, you gotta keep your 3 extra jars of grape jelly somewhere, I guess.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake.
Man, if there is not some sort of supernatural element to
I need
this,
to stop living the same day.
then it
Even
is
if
just
kills me.
real sad. I mean, it's still sad if there's a supernatural element, but wowza. Oh, Ethan Carter.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
There we go.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Walter
I don't
gets
mind
called a
if
slur.
Or a month,
They're gonna call him Boomer.
or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
Or Karen.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
So he definitely got hit by a tree.
Walter sees Twitter and
Walter
explodes.
died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Yeah, that's wild. Also, I feel like we were in Sam's room and didn't get his story, and that's
I'm
odd.
sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Can I, like, crouch my way back up there just in case I missed his story? I mean, the game wouldn't let me continue, though, would it?
It wouldn't. I think you might get a story somewhere else, because remember, he didn't die in that room, he left.
That's true.
He went to war or something.
Yeah, okay. Let's assume that. I'm just wondering what all the, like, all the, rumbling was about.
The train.
Hey, what? Why were you reading that kind of horrifying concept in...
Oh yeah, I remember that.
There's a train this close to his house?
Yeah, because he went down here and he popped him out into the train tracks, remember?
Yeah, yes.
So
Sure.
the train was rumbling.
That was the rumbling,
Maybe she
yeah.
was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
I'm trying to... What? No, I'd like to... Yeah, there we go. Okay, you have to hold forward to go down this ladder, and that is not intuitive.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
I mean, I guess it sort of is.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
The shit are these tunnels?
I don't want to make the
I
same
love that he had
mistake she made.
just a garbage pit. I love that that was, like, his deal. And
Yeah,
let's
that's
be
right.
honest, probably a shit pit. Okay, just give me a second here. Do 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 do.
Hello! Where are you going? Oh, I wasn't listening to what you said. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hi, and welcome to the stream. Corey will be back. Catherine, this isn't Bloodborne, and I could probably figure out how to play it, but I don't think Corey's played this one yet. I don't want to play it on him. You know what you guys don't get to hear over the mic? All my bones popping. Unfortunately, I don't have that reprieve from hearing my bones popping, so. So I guess, like, eventually we'll get everybody's pictures then. Thank you, Sarah. Exactly. I am my own horror game. That's why I bring Eeyore with me. This game is good so far. Like, I didn't really know what to expect going in. Like, I knew it would be walking simulator, explore, find a story. But it's, like, there's gonna be some twist at the end, and I'm trying to figure out what the twist is gonna be in my head, and it's just, like, every new thing they throw at us, it's like, what the fuck? It's good, though. Like, I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, family curse. But, like, this... So we just watched a guy get hit by a train. They weren't, like, explicit about it. Like, I don't think there's anything supernatural. Really? Okay, yeah. But I mean, we didn't see the train. He obviously thought it was a monster. Like, the stories are being spun in a supernatural light, but I don't think there's anything supernatural going on. I like the pause menu too. It's really cute. It's like, I don't know. But I don't understand how this family tree works. Like, what is happening here? Signifier signified. Also, why is Kay the only leaf that gets to be attached to the tree? Like, were the other leaves not good enough? Kay is special. Right, Kay had a bathroom covered in pink fluff. That was like very, very pink. The music is pretty though. But the harmonies kind of like put me on edge a bit. I don't remember. She was one of the wives, but I don't know if she was like their mom or like what happened. Hello.
Hi, I'm back.
I didn't play the game on you.
Kay was his first wife.
But we can't figure out if she was their mom.
Edith's grandma. Rather. Oh, we didn't mention, but I'll mention now. Snack of choice tonight is Cheetos Flamin' Hot Puffs, and that's in the 230 gram soft. Catherine would like another, so I'll just. Oh! Almost dropped one on the floor. I won't give you that one. Enjoy.
Cheeto dust all over.
I know. Also.
5-second rules.
Yeah, I only touched the desk.
Didn't even get on the ground, so like, I should just pour all the Cheetos out onto the desk and eat them right off the table. Should I pour the Cheetos onto the desk and eat them off the table, or would you kick me out of the room if I did that?
I want to munch.
I have no idea what you're getting to.
No, you never listen.
Yes.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. You get it. I'm almost back to the episodes they don't want you to listen to.
Oh, this is a McBam Bam thing.
Something that's
Yeah.
still alive.
Because reasons. There we go. Okay. Let's try not to get hit by a train.
There's only one of us left. Or maybe two.
That would be a tight ending.
I thought it was time I heard the stories.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, how bonkers would it be if the twist is Milton is still alive?
I think he probably is. But also, I don't think anything supernatural is happening.
Milton is my... Maybe I'm Milton.
No, we're Edith, honey.
No, but Milton was born in 1992.
Oh, yeah, maybe you're Milton.
I'm Milton Finch.
Right.
Wow, that's crazy. Milton. We're all Milton on this blessed day.
I'm not Milton.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Oh, my walking speed went back to, Okay, but where was the... Oh, I see. Okay. Cool. Great. I'm a little concerned that we're already...
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
I'm concerned that we never got to climb all the different floors.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe we're going back in. I don't know, but... Oh, this is,
I wonder if all this just died with me.
the terrifying nonsense that was in the basement that Sven was up to when he cut his hand. Yeah, Sarah's right. We do have the mittens on. So, unless Milton is wearing the mittens, which, you know...
So why did that light turn on? Because she said before that the power was cut. Oh, wait, no, there's
But I
solar.
thought you should know about your family.
Yeah.
You should know about your family.
Oh.
And the history you're a part of.
What?
So, are we Edith Finch or are we Edie Finch? Maybe...
What is happening?
Maybe Edith is also dead.
This
To be
is...
honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Thanks, dog.
We're pretty lost.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Okay, there's a light over here. Maybe I... Is there nothing over here? Just lights to mislead? Pretty much. God, this is... We're gonna get called a slur. I know it. But it's gonna be a slur that we're not expecting. It's not gonna be like a mainstream slur. It's gonna be one nobody's used in a while. Man, if that just becomes the, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Like, thank you. Big shout out to NVIDIA for the RTX 3080 that allows me to run this on full ultra. Thanks, NVIDIA. I mean, you could probably put this game on like ultra low and it would still be beautiful.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I have owned this. Well, I guess I got it for free on Epic. But I've owned this for a while because I don't think it was a recent Epic freebie. I just kind of didn't play it, despite... Like, this has a hugely positive reception.
I think we've been surrounded by death
But-
for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Damn, this is amazeballs. Like, the subtitle thing?
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
Like,
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
burpee.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, are all her family coming back as weird pet cemetery zombies?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Okay, girl.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
I don't have to go back to find that out. Sven, I guess I do, because Sven doesn't have dates. No, Sven was crushed by the dragon slide that he was building. So it was... Man, look at these dates. Like, Barbara dies in 60. Calvin dies in 61. 3 years later, Sven dies. Like, that's bonkers.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, the old house. The original house. How do I... Oh, okay.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
You don't say. I'm not sure what else it wants me to do. No, I can't interact with him anymore, so I must have... I feel like I am definitely an Edith. Or at least not a Milton, if you catch my drift. I don't...
This side was always easier for me to...
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut her off. I don't necessarily think that I'm a 30-year-old
understand.
of any kind.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
So wait, this part of the family is down here, but
My
then...
dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam's just in a totally different place from his siblings and parents. Cool.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Hey, do we want to talk about this one who I'm pretty sure is your father? No? 2002, so she would have been 3. Alright then.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Hey, no worries. I can't blame you. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your playthrough.
But looking back on it now,
Also, I have to say, it's weird to me that we started with like a cast on one arm, like when we were first looking at the book way back in the beginning, and the other hand was fine, and now we have mittens on our hands. Like,
Oh, yeah. Hmm. Oh, this is how we're getting into the upper floors.
climbing. I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, dang!
small boy bellies.
Man. Hey, guys, do we, Animelli? I don't know. Do we think Animelli, like, is a seer of some kind? Anomaly? Oh, anomaly. Anomaly. That's fun. That's a good spelling. Because, like, what a good time to stop watching and avoid spoilers. What? Hey, Edith, this isn't safe. Oh, I said, do we think Anomaly is some sort of seer? Because what a good time to leave and avoid spoilers. Oh, there's a ladder.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Blood. Genetics. Family tree.
They were both pretty intense.
God, what a beautiful bearskin rug. What a creepy bedroom. So this is where we're getting Sam's story then.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom
Yeah.
got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess
This
she
game-
was afraid of something.
This game is set after Firewatch, canonically, because Delilah is dead. Can we take this as a weapon? Can we take the gun as a weapon, just in case? Anything else to interact with before I mean, it's
Instead
not like
of
they're going to
hiding
force
from
me out of the
death,
room.
Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Kitty! I love that there's like an action setup here. Kitty will get a squirrel. Okay. Totally ignored that massive goose before, you know. Which is also a kitty. Oh, pictures. Look at Grandpa Sam taking proto selfies. Okay.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Uh,
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Not quite. Perfect.
no.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
I don't know where you are.
Language.
Oh.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the. Okay, got it.
No.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Is that a Bigfoot?
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
How do you know what you're supposed to be taking a picture of?
I don't know. Like, obviously sometimes she's there to have a picture of her taken, but otherwise I'm kind of... Oh, the bird, probably. Turn around.
Aw.
I love that every picture you take, Edith actually, like, flips away.
Mm-hmm.
Did I need this to be more centered? Like, am I supposed to catch somebody doing a murder or something? Like, what's the... What else is there? Oh, dang! Who do I go with? I can't...
I do want to be famous. I want to be famous so bad.
Is there like, hey, Octager 9529 and Geppetto 12389, do you guys get like a commission on this if I pick one of you over the other, or like, what's going on here? Maybe you want to split the commish? I don't get what I'm supposed, like I can't, there's a penis.
There's always a penis.
If you look hard enough. What am I supposed to be taking a picture of, Sam?
Sky?
Ooh. No, it's just more tree. Oh. No, I thought that was Dawn. Sorry, Dawn, I thought you were a tree. Oh, maybe this stuff?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Okay. Some words. Oh.
Quite like being outside.
Oh, right.
Hey!
That's a keep.
Right. I thought there was a separate camera and she was taking pictures elsewhere, but we
I'm
were
not always gonna be here, Don.
we were
You'll
done.
need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I mean,
No, Dad.
probably,
You're
yeah.
always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
But them cheeks, though.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
What is that in the tree there?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Oh, it's just a lighter
It's
spot.
like the gaps between trees.
Let's see.
I don't know. He dies on the trip. Like, oh god, is he gonna get shot?
Who was it?
Could have been. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Maybe that's what we're actually supposed to do. Let's waste more film on him. I guess not.
Am I supposed to like find a hidden deer? This is the closest thing there is. Oh, for real, I am.
Good luck, us.
I don't. There's those thick buns again. It has incredible zoom, but like...
Terrible focus.
Well... Sam, my man. I mean... I ain't gonna complain.
Yeah. Everything blends in together. Deers have natural camouflage called being a wild animal.
Upper right. Okay. Oh. Oh. Well, not technically Dawn.
Dad, I...
Oh no, that's not too bad. I'm not concerned about a deer location spoiler. Much appreciated. The sentiment is valued.
If you want to survive, you need to be strong.
Oops. I guess E is also right or left click.
The deer.
Now keep yourself squared up. Elbows down, like we practiced. Great.
I didn't realize my camera was a gun. Oh, come on, Sam. Come on, bud.
I'm proud of you, Dawn.
Oh.
Remember that, okay?
Oh, Sam, buddy. Sam.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about
Good. Go. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no.
stories. That's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, and I made him take a selfie. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's probably the way out. Nothing over here. Oh yeah, look at that. The darkness confused me. And I didn't even notice this whole corner. Oh. Okay. All of our stuff is in a box. Okay. Airline ticket, but nothing I can interact with. That's tough to have to live with, Mama. I get it. I get why you maybe
didn't want to talk about that one.
Yeah. No, well, can't go back now. Or can I? I can. Haha. Well, that's an interesting place to keep an axe.
You never know when you need protection.
Mm-hmm. No, nothing under the bed.
Dad used to keep a hatchet in the back of his car. Just in case.
Sure. No, I get it.
I've never used it. I don't think he's ever used it. But
sometimes you need to chop a tree down.
It's one of those things they tell you, keep an eye out for cars following you when you're driving along. Were you ever told
After
that?
Sam died?
No, I don't drive.
Really close. They'd both lost a lot.
The way that, but like, not just the subtitles, but the lighting on the subtitles is diegetic. Brilliant. Oh no. Grabbery. Braggery. Gratterby. Why is there like a
fire pole? Why is anything the way it is in this house?
Why is this bedroom just like yeah, no, keep a knife on you. Knife is good. Although I can never imagine actually using the knife I would keep on me. But you don't want to, right?
I don't think that's legal to keep a knife on you like that.
Everything's legal if nobody finds out.
I've done illegal things.
I'm not
I drank on
actually
a public beach once.
sure that's how it works. Wow, look at you. Okay, so like, was this room still in use after Gregory died? Like, they just kept using this room?
Well, I mean, they did put a rope across Sam's room when his brother died.
That's your... yeah, that's fair. Okay. Let's do the Gregory one.
His mouth is open way too wide.
Divorce contract? Alrighty.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Uh-oh.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Well, Sam, your whole family sees things the rest of us don't, so... We... I love the...
Oh.
Ah, oh no. Oh, I'm the frog now.
Watch over Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
I know you did everything you could.
To eat other people's flesh. Because they're vampires.
Damn it.
Okay.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
He's a baby.
Whoa.
sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Wowza!
No wonder you put that face down.
That's,
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
So, I don't recall there being a warning that this game would tear your soul out before we started.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Collect all the letters. Oh. Oh, I have to turn them around.
My father made him come, of course.
The kite.
Far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I that tracks.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Oh. We're gonna find out. So Kay was their mother.
Yeah.
But
she divorced them.
So they don't call her grandma, or Edith doesn't. Okay, where are the next words? Am I just blind? Probably. Wouldn't be the first time. These glasses don't really do much. Actually, they're making my vision worse, so there's that. Oh, hi!
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Yeah. Flipping the bird and flying a kite. Those really... The Venn diagram there is just one circle.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
How does this kite kill... Oh my god. Is he gonna get struck by lightning? Is he gonna get Thomas Edison'd?
Came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that
Hey.
destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Hey Gus, your kite is practicing dark magic, so maybe that is something you could
Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power.
could look into.
Father said this was make the music louder.
The dark magic kite. The evil murder kite. I wish that... Oh! Right, yeah, that makes sense. Oh! Gustifer, run!
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't.
It was like Michael Jackson was coming right at me.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
No. So, okay, I just need to Google something real quick. I want to make sure that when I say what I'm about to say, if I do indeed say it, that it's accurate.
Yes. Can you take these away from me so I do not continue to eat chips and burn my tongue?
Sure.
Do you want some more, or do you need them taken away too?
It'd probably be fine if I didn't need them. I muted most of it.
You muted your free ASMR via chip clip, guys.
Yeah, well. Okay. I was just trying to determine whether Annapurna is a developer or a publisher. So they're a publisher. So their new game isn't necessarily going to be anything like this. Yeah, it's being made by Blendo. No, wait. Maybe I'm thinking of something. I don't... Or maybe it... Yeah, Giant Sparrow's the developer. First person. They did have a game come out last year, though. It looks like. No, wait. Oh, it came to Windows last year, but it's like 9 years old.
And Catherine, to answer your question, duties say Dawn, sweep, trash. Yes.
Oh.
Mop, mow the yard. Greg,
be a baby. Oh. That didn't work out. I was just trying to figure out, back when we were playing Tacoma, I think there was an Annapurna game that was coming out soon that was being advertised a lot. So I just wanted to see if it maybe was developed by Giant Sparrow, but not so. No playing outside without permission. No answering door for strangers. No messes after dark. All chores before dark. Respect others. Is it? Oh, it's switches for their lamps, maybe?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, dude, I can climb the climb. Oh, read the read. Okay, read the chalkboard. Raise flag.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Breakfast. Quiet time, 11 p.m. That's kind of late.
I like the be a baby. Run to the mailbox and back.
Just once, though. It's sort of like God tier exercise. Well, he certainly did be a baby real good, unfortunately.
Just not as long as he was supposed to.
Yeah, well, the people around him didn't
you shouldn't
protect a baby.
Yeah, don't leave the baby.
He did be a baby forever. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. So is Sanjay dad? Also, that is a disturbingly real picture. And
all the pictures on the walls are disturbingly real.
I guess we haven't looked at a lot of them. Or I haven't paid... Yeah, well, it's like... It's just interesting that we walked by this man's grave and Edith said nothing, not even like, oh, that's Dad's grave. Like, he's clearly her husband, but...
Maybe he died.
He did. We walked by his grave. He died when she was 3. Or at least the same year she would have turned 3.
I was in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
There we go. Thank you, Edith. Yeah, I mean, it's a short game. We're just going kind of slow. Oh, I guess that's all there was for that.
We get the one on the table.
No, so this is her actual story.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked
Wait,
about.
no, it's not.
But I think
It's not the icon for her story. Oh, maybe her story's outside.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Don't go that way.
You can't.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where
Oh.
else to go.
Gotcha. So she just went higher up.
To have her back.
Oh, we all had
Kids in the house again.
our own little... Well, Milton was a strange one.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
I just...
feel like this isn't the way to do it.
Yeah, I feel like the Hello Neighbor approach... Look, all I'm saying is that there's a clear point in time where Hello Neighbor stopped being relevant, and it was when they made the house extremely tall. Everybody sort of jumped off that train at that point. Building inspector's notes.
We're good.
almost normal.
Yeah, they, anybody who came to inspect this building was summarily murdered and hidden. Because there's no way you'd pass. Homeschooled. Homeschooled in the shed that was attached to the top of their house.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
This feels like probably a thing that a 10-year-old shouldn't be crossing all the time. Wait, could I have looked in these the whole time?
The only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Okay. I mean, I've been in... Yes? Okay. Yep.
Oh.
Well. Interesting. You go in the rooms anyway, I guess, so it's not a loss. Oh, it looks almost like the real door. So we're gonna
I
get
think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
the brothers' stories before Mom, obviously, because she dies last. Yeah, I don't know. Right? Well,
it's not like they're going very far.
There was the third floor, the thing that was locked. Like, there were the stairs there, and the hatch was locked. So, probably there was an inside way to get into here somehow.
And I have a feeling that in order to get here, you don't have to actually, like, become the cat and then the bird and the shark.
Well, I mean, we didn't either. We just walked along a tree.
That's true.
Oh, girl. Okay. Alright, Milton. Dang, guy. That's cool. Okay. Really magical.
Milton Finch in The Magic
Well, no.
Brush.
Greenhouse effect. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
I bet it becomes a real door when he steps through it.
But what does that mean for reality?
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, dude. That would be tight if the door becomes interactable.
I was
Which
followed
door?
and disappeared.
The one in the lower level of this. The painted one.
Oh, right.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
She sealed the doors because of this door?
No, that's too bad.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
What? Hey, that's a boat. You don't make house out of boat. At least not when you already have house under boat.
And you had house on boat. It didn't go so well.
Really? You would lead me all the way over here just to make me...
Go all the way back. Boathouse hype.
like, you know, I can't understate how perfectly okay this game is. Because, like, you know, it's no Call of Duty, which is the greatest game. This is amazing. I mean, you don't get to shoot or shank zombies, but,
Mom definitely
you know, it's very
blamed Edie.
satisfactory.
I think Lewis blamed himself.
You know, not oh no. Lewis is my favorite story is a hateful thing to read because to me that means it's gonna be like the most soul-crushing one. If it stands out among all the rest, what does it have to be? What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, not to like down Walter or anything, but my guy, you could have gotten farther away. You just had to keep building the house up.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Dang, Louie. I see that, that hookah. I don't know which... Oh, okay. Yeah, because going up is going to be someone else's thing.
How is this stable? Like, explain the physics, somebody.
I thought you wanted, like, an explanation of how the game is stable. Like, oh. Video game?
Like, I would not feel safe up there.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I love a man who has a neon beer sign. And a bunch of burned DVDs, I'm sure. I mean, yeah, obviously. He has a fragrance. Aw, dude! Yep. That's a sick Searu gaming mouse. He celebrated 420 every day. Look at this keyboard, though. He's got 18 macro keys.
For 2010, that's pretty good.
I mean, nah. I'm sure those existed, but... Like, Logitech's been doing that nonsense forever. There weren't gamers yet. That's true. There also wasn't marijuana. It was invented in 2011. And we were, you interfaced with a computer using, just like a, it was sort of like a joystick. So you couldn't use a mouse yet. It was like a joystick, but it was actually a pen. You could pop it out. None of that's true. It's not even a good joke. I love... Oh, ooh. Video
Lewis
games.
spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
You can't say he died a lot.
Wow, Edith.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
His door isn't... Or, I mean, the other door isn't. I feel like you could...
We can probably go out there after we do the thing.
Yeah, just like... Why wouldn't you seal that one, too? Does it only open one way?
Might be like a balcony or something.
Could be. Yeah, like, my man's got 2 identical pipes. You love to see it.
What even is a hookah?
A lot of candles. It's this.
Yeah, but what does it do? Is it for weed? Is it for...
No. My vague no. Oh.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself.
Give me a fish.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
I'm just gonna leave that fish there. He's gonna be my friend. Nah. JK. What? I can't.
Wonder.
Oh! It's a little man. It's a top-down fella. Okay.
I asked him to describe it.
Yes, I am multitasking this. Because I'm sure that's something I want you to do.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved.
I don't think it matters where you go.
And toads.
It's just gonna... I could be wrong.
You have to go up into the mountains.
Right. There's a gap. Oh.
Things that have not names.
Voldemort?
He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, dude!
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
I really, like...
But he found something more.
I'm surprised I haven't managed to cut my hand off yet.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
I can't, it won't let me.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Become the place accident your employers warned you about.
Like a whole new Lewis.
Become the man who results in a warning being printed on the chainsaw box. Do not put near penis.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
God. This is
He told me
bonkers well done. A pupper.
On the edge of a city he named
Listen,
Lewis.
Pupper, I can only do so many things for us. Oh, okay, you can...
He built the city
You can just boundary break then. Cool.
Then he made musicians.
I don't hear any sound that makes sense to be coming out of that saxophone looking thing there. It would not sound like a flute.
About starting a band.
Yeah, it's like the way it's expanding, it's so...
And he was always humming something.
It's genius. And for some reason I keep wanting to cut the fish even though I don't have to. Like aside from those couple of diegetic moments.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
I'm definitely...
Shopping was as reliable as ever.
I'm definitely gonna look into the other game that Giant Sparrow developed. I hope it's even half as good as this.
At all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oops.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Good.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Wait.
It became a game for him.
You're the mayor and you abandoned the place that you're mayor of? Wow, Lewis. God, that is beautiful.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Just keep in mind that they, like, fart out a new Call of Duty every year.
They what?
They fart a new Call of Duty out every year. Like, that is what mainstream game development is. And then there's things like this that... I mean, this in particular is extremely, extremely, extremely well-received, reviewed, and well-known for what it is, but...
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
No, but that's what I mean, like the... what's the word I'm looking for? The monotony?
He heard rumors of her.
Oh, well, we know which way I'm going. Look at that beard.
Beautiful prince.
That man looks like the greatest prime minister we could have at this time, Senator. So of course I'm going for him.
Was on his own quest for...
Okay, folks. Rainbows, serpents?
Serpents.
Serpents. Hard right, hard right. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ah. Oh, no. Stagnant. That's the word I was looking for. Like, it's crazy. Like, Activision has no teams not working on Call of Duty at this point. And, like... sitar. Absolutely the sitar. The greatest instrument. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gotta get the notes. Gotta get the notes, but still cut the fish. Epic speedrun strats.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Oh, it's definitely coming, right? Like, there's no way a guy who zones out this much.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh my. Many fish. Ah.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Small door for regular size fellas. Big door for giant fellas. Oh. Okay.
Why is there blood? Oh, the fish.
Yeah. It's a cannery, my guy. This is a perfectly reasonable amount of blood. Oh wow, he hit a proto switch. Can I? Okay.
Began to forget the world we know.
Oh no.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Cool.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
This would not be fun, yeah. He's not even...
I still thought I could save him.
Oh. Hey, Lewis! Lewis, help me!
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh, okay.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Oh, okay. I've seen screenshots of this. I was wondering when this part would show up.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting me.
Cat. Hi, kitty.
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
This is gonna turn poor in a second. Oh, yep. Yep. Yep.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Howdy doody.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh,
Required a lot of mouse tracking on that one.
I think he intentionally did it.
Well, I mean, like, intentionally is an interesting word there, right? Was he...
Did he mean to kill himself? Did he mean to...
Well...
Did he even realize he was doing it in reality? Or did he think it was just...
That's what I mean. Like, intentionally, sure. But, like, was he disassociated to the extent that... Dissociated? To the extent that it didn't really feel real, as Itzwick said. He felt his imagination was realer than the real world. It didn't appear to have the implications that it actually did. So, like, yes, he meant to do it, but did he realize exactly what it was he was meaning to do?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Last seen... Oh, no. Date missing, October 23rd, 2003. So, yeah, they did put 2003 as death date.
But I understand why we left.
Any interactables over here? Oh, look, a Brita faucet. You gotta take that with you, man. That's not a cheap replace. Totally is. It's like $20. Aww.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
All that's left now is to tell you about that.
Yeah. Well, so 2010 is Edie, as well as Lewis, so...
Last night.
I think Edie dies the last night.
Yeah. Can anything top Lewis, though? Like... Well, Dawn also didn't die here, right? So, like, I don't think there's a room necessarily that will...
That whole last day.
I mean,
Edie
Sam
just
didn't
watched
die
us
here
work
either.
and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Did Dawn kill her grandmother? Did she murder her with chopsticks?
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
I don't necessarily know if all of these candles are a great idea, given that 96% of the structure of your house is books.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Oh.
Dear
I love these punk fingerless mittens.
stories I wish I could tell you.
I say that as though that's new right now.
This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
We're going to the old house.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
Yeah.
No,
It's the ocean for you.
house every day of my life.
Oops. So gotta pick a side here.
But I never thought I'd go back to it.
You know, this game
The fog rolled in. I lost my way.
actually has more buttons that you can use to perform actions than Balan Wonderworld. Well, I mean, you can use all the buttons, but they all just do the same thing. Whereas in this game, you can zoom and interact with things. So. And move.
For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things.
Oh! Hello.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Beds?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
What, Catherine?
Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Oh, dude, did Grandma box the shark?
I didn't scream, but
I'm into it.
Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
I was wondering, did MMA fight a shark? Throw bows and knees? So wait,
We moved around a lot.
did Lewis die that day and then Edie dies before the next day?
No, they came back from the funeral and they packed for like a week.
Oh, okay, it was the funeral, not the day he died. Okay, gotcha. My short-term memory is
A few years went by.
non-existent. Oh, guys. It's illegal that this game is so genius.
Mhm.
But she started getting sick a lot. The rest
Maybe because you
happened
keep
pretty
putting
quickly.
pollen in her face with that dandelion.
I don't think so.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Oh no.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
You're in a bloodstream.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Oh god.
I just
Oh
want to
no.
meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Oh, okay.
But I guess if you're reading this now,
Oh no!
things didn't work out that way.
Edith, no! Oh no!
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all.
I was just gonna say, it sounds like something bad is gonna happen. Oh no! Truly a cursed family. Oh, oh God! The title, What Remains of Edith Finch, it's her son. God damn it! Giant sparrow, more like giant bastards. God damn! Why do you do this to me? Yeah, the credits are brilliant too. Of course they are. Guys, you can't just make sad games. It's not allowed.
I knew it was going to be sad going in, Corey. Games like this aren't not sad.
Oh, I thought it was Pokemon Yellow, but it's Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it's like
That is not the twist I thought was coming.
yeah, it's not.
Oh, dang. Why? My fella.
That is really upsetting. Oh my god. Well, I mean, there's a father up there, Catherine.
Dang it.
Well, there has to be one biologically.
Yeah. I mean, she barely mentioned her own dad, so.
Well, she didn't know him.
I mean, fair, but. Yeah. I mean, I hope the father's not a Finch. Secret Finch. could be. I mean, who knows?
I can't believe this game was made by children. Some of them are even babies.
Yep, that's true. It's crazy how that. Crazy how it.
Thanks.
How that. Wow. I've never accomplished anything. I only recently learned how to kind of draw from reference. God damn it. Guys, you can't... Are these the voice actors?
I don't know.
And you're just not telling me who they voiced, or like...
I have no idea.
Look, if you told... Yeah, it's like... They didn't skimp on the credits. That's for sure. Wouldn't it be crazy if my name were in there and it turned out this whole time the final twist was that I had beta tested this game and told nobody?
That would be a twist.
Yeah. No,
Your name's not in here.
No, it's not. Would be a twist, though.
Enjoy, thank you.
Gosh dang. Gosh darn damn dang it. Oh? Oh? Oh. Next level walking simulator. Next level. That's wild. What? Milton's in their other game? Legit? Okay, one second.